Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and initial impressions for Ambulance Driver Life VR, a game that was released on the Steam store yesterday, November 18th, 2024, and apparently also the MetaQuest store because it says, please note before starting the game, you need to perform a boundary. Obviously, that's not true for Steam, but whatever. This game normally retails for $8, is on a release sale 40% off. 40%. And I did buy this game. It was a little less than $5. There's not very many options available. This is the turn speed here. It has smooth turning, but it's very slow. It says sound on or off, but I don't hear any sound, so I don't know what's going on. And this, I don't know what that option is. I guess it's driving. I'm not really sure. But let's go ahead. Let's click play. Let's find out what this game is about. Let's see what happens. So, okay. Do we just drive? Do we wait here? What's going on? I don't know. Do we wait for the pedestrians? Do we just cruise? I'm gonna go ahead and just cruise. Oh.
What's your emergency?
Okay, so we go to drive. Okay, A is drive. I don't know. What language is that? That would be A. So obviously this is not English language because let's just, you know what? Let's just go this way. I'm sure. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought I was going to crash into that. Now the steering is very stiff. Okay, now it's telling me to go a different direction. Okay, well. Oh, okay. It corrected course. Yeah, the steering is very stiff. Woo! And these guys don't pay attention to my siren. Okay, just like real life. Whoa, this game is pretty realistic. It's pretty realistic. Yeah, but the steering is terrible. It has like tank control. I can barely control it. Ooh, this is difficult to control. As you can see, the GPS is pretty bad. But it does eventually self-correct, so it does work eventually. It might be better to drive with one hand. I think that's the... Guys, get out of the way, man. This is an emergency. Emergency. Okay, let's drive.
Check the patient with the pulse oximeter.
Check out the patient with the pulse oximeter. How does this work? Okay, so what do we do now? Are you okay, sir? Hello? What happens now? Do we put him in the ambulance or what's going on? Okay. So the game didn't tell us, but I guess we figured this out for ourselves. But now we put the patient into the cart. Now, I have to be honest, I did not expect much of anything for $5. So like I said, this game normally is $8, but it's on a release sale 40% off. So it's less than $5. And so far, I would say, yeah, at most it'd be a $5 game. Now, it is very clunky, but okay. Do we buckle him in? Is it possible? Oh, you can't even buckle them in. Oh, okay. You cannot buckle the patient into the gurney. Okay. Sir, okay, let's see. Okay. What doesn't help is that the smooth turn is pretty slow. Do we do anything here? Do we just close the door? Okay. I mean, am I doing this right? I mean... Oh, we have to change to A. I have no idea what A stands for. If someone watching this video can let me know what A stands for, what language is this? A. Arriba? Maybe? Is it Spanish for arriba? Like, let's go? Maybe? I don't know what language this is. But N is neutral and R is reverse. It says A. Maybe it stands for ambulance. I don't know. And nobody is yielding to my emergency lights and siren, which is against the law. Here in the state of Texas, at least. I don't know what country this is. You saved the patient. Yes. So there's wallet, fuel, and emergency. Okay. So what do we do now? So I do think it's better to drive with one hand versus trying to drive with two hands. I think with two hands it's just too clunky. But it doesn't matter because like nobody pays attention to your lights and sirens anyways. Jesus Christ. These people are the worst people on earth. They do not respond to your lights and sirens. They don't care that it's an emergency. These are the worst people on earth. Wow. And this GPS is terrible. It changed the direction on me. I don't know why. Again, it's doing that. It's changing like the direction on me. While I'm driving, it's changing. It's like redirecting when it shouldn't do that. Okay, there's. Oh crap! Oh crap! Again, this vehicle is so difficult to drive. Was there like a car accident? Because I've had several myself.
Check the patient with the pulse oximeter.
Okay. Oh my god, what's going on here? Check the patient with a... Okay, this is the same quest. I don't know.
Place the neck brace on the patient.
Okay, where's the neck... Where do we get a neck brace? Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Okay, I gotta admit, this is not a good game. There's several things I don't like about it, but it's kind of fun at the same time. If you're okay with a janky game that's not very well made, this might be the game for you. Like, smooth turn is so slow. My God, it's so slow.
Take
Okay.
the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it.
Okay,
Then
we're gonna
load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Okay, we're gonna take out the stretcher and take the. Okay, ma'am, this is. I'm gonna do this for medical reasons. Okay, no, not for any other reason. Okay, this is strictly medical. Okay, strictly medical. Okay. Let's put her. What the hell? This is like the worst stretcher. Oh, hello. Hello. This is like the worst stretcher. Ma'am, get back in the stretcher. Okay. Let's close the door. You should at least make the ramp go up and down. Like it's always down. Okay.
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know, like, after I completed the task. Thank you. Now, you do press right trigger for acceleration. It has a brake, but it doesn't have reverse. You have to actually change gears. So you can brake. Okay, alright. Everyone stop. Stop, dude. Stop. There's an ambulance, okay? This is, you know, for the price. Again, I paid less than $5. For the price, I think this is pretty fun. You know, it's janky. It's not well made, but, you know, it's fun enough. Hopefully they change up just using the pulse meter in the next port. Let's see what other... Hopefully there's more. Okay, we unlocked a new item, the syringe. I definitely want to use the syringe. Let's keep going. All right, yes, we're doing it. Okay, it's definitely a lot easier to drive one-handed than it is two-handed. I don't know why, but so that's something that can be made better. But at least it's drivable now. It's just one hand. You don't have to put it in park
with the pulse oximeter.
Okay. If there's one thing I don't like is that you start everything the same with this pulsometer. Okay, so there's a big problem. I cannot jump this little... So there's a curb here, and I'm unable to step over it. Okay, so is there any jump or something? No. Hopefully we can go over this here. But again, this is just bad design. Like I said, this is not a good game. There's some poor stuff in this game. Some things that are poorly executed. I don't know if you can tell on the desktop view, but I'm seeing the buildings and they're stretching up. They're going down. So there's some really bad pop in, but it's really bad. You can't step over a curb. Check the patient with the pulse oximeter. Okay, and apparently there's time involved here. So.
Give the patient a sedative injection.
And obviously there's a lot of clipping. I can clip right through the where do I give him the sedative injection?
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then
load
the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Hello, ma'am. By the way, I am playing seated. Hi, how you doing? Do you come here often? Do you want to come into the ambulance with me? You want some drugs? That's oh, you can't grab her. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So let's put this dude into the stretcher. You know, I called it a gurney earlier. I forgot. Gurney's when they're dead. A stretcher's when they're still alive. Okay. There you go, homie.
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it, then load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Oh, I left the little syringe there at her feet. Okay, well, let's just go back to the hospital. Oh, let's go to... Again, what does A stand for? Is it for ambulance, maybe? Maybe it is in English, and instead of putting drive, they put A, because they've never driven a car before. Maybe this is like a 13-year-old that made this game. But yeah, I mean, the N and the R are correct. So usually in the USA, there's PRNDL. Parking, reverse, neutral, drive, and L stands for like the alternative. Which is like drive 2, drive 3, you know, for low speeds. And again, the GPS is terrible. But again, I had very low expectations for this game. I mean, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. That guy crashed right into me. Dude, don't you guys see the ambulance in the intersection with the red and blue lights and the siren? God, these guys. No, hopefully the patient's alright. So you don't have to put the car in neutral or anything. You can just leave it in drive. It doesn't matter. We're going to drive on the sidewalk here because it doesn't matter. Save the patient. All right. Oxygen support. All right. Let's go. We're just going to do the turnaround here. I mean, there's worse games on Steam. Again, this is not a good game. And I hope anybody watching my video doesn't think that I'm implying it's a good game. But for $5, it's janky fun. If you're looking for a meme game, this is probably it. I could see a lot of people making some funny YouTube videos with this game. And it's not the worst game either. It's not like it's so bad it's good. It's obviously not up to standard, but it's still, silly fun. So as long as your expectations are low, I think this game will be satisfactory. Keep your expectations low, and you'll be somewhat pleasantly surprised. Not a whole lot, but at least somewhat. Check the patient with the pulse oximeter. Again, I hate this because you just put it on their finger, but you don't really see anything.
Oxygen mask on the patient.
Okay. All right. It'd be kind of cool if you had to check the patient, like with a thermometer, with high blood pressure, with what they're saying, and then figure out what you need to do. I think that would make this a much better game, versus just being told exactly what to do. Like the patient could say, "Hey, I'm having trouble breathing," and then you bring this out to help them. That would be a lot more immersive, right?
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Okay, buddy, let's go. So the one good thing is that it is very easy to lift up patients and put them on the stretcher. Like, this is no big deal here. But the one thing is, you don't fasten them into the stretchers. So again, I like to put the seatbelt, move these up, put the belt on so they don't fall off. That would, again, make it more immersive versus this way, which is silly, but, not very immersive. I don't even know that you need to. Let's leave it open. Let's see what happens. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Oh, I was wrong. You do need to close the doors. Okay, I was wrong. So apparently,
take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then load the patient and the stretcher.
I'm pleasantly surprised at that. You actually do have to close the doors. Wow. I didn't think this game would have that much of a depth to it, really. The minimum done to make the game at least a little bit immersive. You have to close the ambulance doors, otherwise you can't just leave. Okay, alright. Dev, good job on that one. I think we're going to do one more and then we'll call it quits. But yeah, this is like I said, I had very low expectations. I was expecting to give this game a negative review just from what I saw on the store page. I was thinking this isn't a very good game, but it's actually not that bad. And I'm going to give it a positive review. I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Again, this is early impressions, initial impressions really, not a full review, so keep that in mind. And keep my score with, and give my score the grain of salt credibility it deserves, because obviously, this is just early impressions. I just started playing the game, and who knows? Maybe this game gets a lot better the more we play it. Maybe, probably not. It probably stays this way. But I think a 5.5 is warranted because, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised with my very low expectations for this game. Still not the best game on earth. There's still problems with this game. But if you're okay with the jank, I think you can have fun playing this game. So I do recommend it at the low price. Like I said, I paid less than $5 for this. So I think come on, dude. Come on, dude. How can you get into the way of an ambulance with lights and sirens on? Come on, dude. You need to do better. You need to be better. Okay, alright, here we go. But yeah, I'm having fun. For what it is, I'm having fun. It's stupid fun, but still fun. I wish that you could drive two-handed better than you can. So keep that in mind if you're playing this game. Don't try to two-hand the wheel. It's very difficult to drive in this ambulance with two hands on the wheel. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, we got there. I wish this part was timed. I think it would make it more fun. If it, we need to get over here because, like I said, I can't.
Check the patient with the pulse oximeter.
Oh no! What happened, ma'am? You got hit. This a hit and run accident?
Patient's broken leg.
Oh, ma'am. Oh no, God. Oh no, I don't know that you have much time to live. I think she got run over by a vehicle. That's what it looks like. Again, we should be able to see that her foot is broken, Maybe she complains about her leg being in pain, and we can test out to see if it's broken. But instead, we're just told to get the splint. So, where is the splint? Wait, where is the splint? Wait, where is the splint? Wait, where is the splint? No, seriously, where is the splint? Is it me or? There's no splint. Wait, where's the splint? Oh no. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Whew. I was about to say, where's the splint?
Apply a stretcher to the patient's broken leg. Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
I don't know. I think she needs a neck brace too. I'm going to be extra careful.
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it.
And I think she needs drugs.
Stretcher back into the ambulance and head
I mean, she's got broken bones, man. She needs some anesthetic. Ma'am, I'm gonna give you lots of drugs. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I will not take advantage of you while you're in a drug state. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna carry her. Ma'am, I'm a professional. I think her leg's broken. Okay. Yeah, I'm a professional. Don't worry, guys. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look, that's her twin. Hey, you're her twin.
Take the stretcher out of the ambulance and place the patient on it. Then load the patient and the stretcher back into the ambulance and head to the hospital.
Alright, we're going the wrong way. Yeah. How do I get how to save a life? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along, and I don't know if I don't how to save a life. Alright, we saved another life, boys. We saved another life. Wait, that's not her. That's not the patient. Blood support. Okay. So I'm gonna end my video there. Like I said, I did have fun. I had low expectations, but this game managed to surpass them. It's not a good game though, so keep in mind I'm rating it a 5.5 out of 10. But it can be stupid fun for the price. So anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.